Hi, I'm Nigar Gəncə and Eldar. We are winners of Eurovision Song Contest 2011, and at the moment we are in Gəncə. Gəncə is the second largest city of Azerbaijan, and
we're just, frankly speaking, we had so much to say when we were driving here, but seeing all of this, what's happening.
Gəncə city is very far from the conflict zone.
More than 100 kilometers
from
Nagorno-Karabakh.
I think it's about 160 kilometers far away, something like that. And in the same time, it's just like a lot of civilians lives here. So it's
these are not the military houses here. These are civilians who were living here.
Who were sleeping.
They lost their lives in one night. Among them there were little kids, there were children.
And I think it's not just they bombed it, they wanted to bomb it. They wanted to kill it. It's just like ethnic cleansing. That's how I understand, because that's what
that looks like
to do. It looks like that because if it's war at the moment is in Nagorno-Karabakh. It's completely so far from Gəncə. It's nothing to do with the Gəncə anyway. So it's just disgusting. It's so out of order, and it's very hard to be here because you meet the families who lost their children, who lost their parents, and it's really.
It's just a war crime. It's just a war crime that causes. That's caused by Armenian armed forces on the territory of Azerbaijan, because we as Azerbaijanis are fighting for the liberation of our own ethnic lands in Karabakh.
For 27 years I lived as Armenians, and after that, look what is going on at the moment.
And people can't keep being silent about that. It can't grow any bigger. It can take any longer to understand that these lands, they belong to Azerbaijani people.
Sərhəddə vuruşasan, bir
öyləsən, hakimə çıxardın, nə qədər olmasaydısan da, burada elə bir şey yatdın, yerdə uşağın yanında, burada gün uşağı görə.
Nagorno-Karabakh is not recognized by whole world and at the same time by Armenians as well.
Yeah.
So
as an independent state.
As an independent state, and at the same time, there's not only Nagorno-Karabakh, there's 7 another lands around.
Yeah.
Which belongs to Azerbaijan.
And more than 100 countries in the whole world recognize Nagorno-Karabakh as part of Azerbaijani territory.
There are 4 resolutions, UN resolutions, which says
that Nagorno-Karabakh is Azerbaijani territory, and these 4 resolutions demand immediately withdrawal of Armenian armed forces from Azerbaijan from these territories which belong to Azerbaijan, because Karabakh is Azerbaijan.
This is another location which were damaged by Armenian armed forces, and
more than 50 houses were destroyed.
Yeah, more than 50 houses were destroyed, but at the same time, this bomb came from Armenia, not from Nagorno-Karabakh. It came from
Armenian territory.
Yes. So, and this is a war crime. That's all I can say. I can't say anything else because it's really hard to, to give an interview. It's really hard to talk because it's very scary. It's very hard to be here. we try our best, just
to tell something, but it's very hard. It's difficult to express our feelings right now because we're standing in a second largest city of Azerbaijan called Gəncə city, and here lived civilians who were bombed.
Yes, he was bombed, and at the same time there's one girl, she is 3 years old, she lost all her families, even her grandmother, granddad, his father, mother, sister and brother. And
like you can see this tree, it's destroyed by only one missile attack. Can you imagine what's going on, what can be with a person? And this car, show it please too.
And Gəncə is a civilian city, there's nothing to do with the war. It's completely far from Nagorno-Karabakh.
It's more than 100 kilometers far from conflict zone, from Nagorno-Karabakh, which is officially recognized by the international law and different organizations as Azerbaijani territory. And everything Azerbaijani people, Azerbaijani military do is we're fighting for Azerbaijani integrity of our lands.
Yeah, enough of this occupation, just enough. That's all we can say.
Yeah. These children who lived here, people who were here in that moment, they've lost everything in just a second.
They lost their family, someone lost their children, and it's really scary.
They've lost their lives, they lost their faith, they lost their dreams.
It's just like no point to live, and that's all you can feel.
Like everything we want right now as Azerbaijani people.
We want justice for Gəncə.
We want justice for the whole Azerbaijan.
Enough is enough.
And to get back our territories. We want to get rid of the Armenian occupation for more than 27 years. And we think that time has come.